that was a little rough. I don't know how many sacks they had, but it looked like they were going to get a record there. I'm not real sure what it was, but he had 4 yards in the second half. They were 3 for 3 in the red zone. Clearly, that's not you're not going to beat anybody that way. I thought, at times I thought the first unit offensively, I thought we moved the ball pretty well, and I was happy to see us get in the end zone. That was good to see. I thought the protection held up at times. In the first half, I thought that was good. It was real positive. This team can really rush the passer, and it doesn't matter who's out there. They had a couple number ones out there as the defensive ends, and that was good to see. I thought Jason Smith, for a guy that had one meeting, I thought Gooch must have done a great job teaching because the kid was out there. We said 10 plays initially. He played a whole half, and I thought held up well. Considering, like I said, he'd only been here for one meeting, so I was proud to see that young man compete like he did. I thought Greg McElroy did a nice job. When he was in there, I thought he did well, moved the team well, showed poise, and that was good to see. With that, I'll open it up for questions. Go ahead, Marty.
Rick, after the preseason 0-4, are you worried about the depth of this team?
Well, obviously I'd much rather be 4-0 in the preseason. I hate to lose in anything. But again, they start counting for real. There's no excuses. Starting next week when we play, Buffalo. So, we'll evaluate the team then. But with that said, I'd much rather be 4-0. But the depth of our team, we'll see. We'll take a hard look at this film. We'll see if some guys stepped up, and thought some guys had an opportunity I wasn't real happy with. But again, I'm not going to get into specifics, but I think we'll have enough depth on this team.
That said, how much did getting that first TD matter or not matter in the context of everything?
Well, like I say, I'm glad we got it. I'm not going to sit here and say, I wish we, I would have liked to have saved it. If they would tack it on next week, but no, it was good to score, no question about it. And again, like I say, I thought we moved the ball well, at times in the first half, and that was good to see.
Rex, did you get everything accomplished in the preseason that you wanted to, and are you satisfied that you are where you need to be going into that first?
Well, the good news is we'll find out. I think this team's a lot better than others. But again, we get to prove it on the field. I know where my bet would be. I believe in this team. I believe in this coaching staff. I would have liked to have won, clearly, but that wasn't the case. This opponent, you got to credit this opponent. Philly was better than we were today.
Rex, how do you feel about the NFL's decision to start the regular season with a replacement?
Well, our big thing is, and my job is to coach this football team, have this team ready, and I'm not going to have, I can't be concerned with that. We're just going to get our team ready and play to the best of our abilities.
Rex, do you know anything about Marcus Dixon's injury where he went down near the beginning?
I think it's a stinger. I don't believe it's that serious.
Rex, Kyle Wilson struggled a little last week against LaFell. How come you decided not to play him tonight?
Well, I thought he had a really good preseason. There are times when you put a guy in a man cover situation. In particular, we were playing a cover 5 on one particular play, I remember. But you got to give the opponent some credit as well. I thought Kyle really had a good preseason, though.
Rex, what was the playing with fullback tonight? Like Ganaway was playing early, then John came at the end of the game, before the end of the game. Yeah, we tried to get Ganaway some reps in there so we can have a backup fullback. We tried Ballure some during the week, but he kind of had to separate his shoulder or had some kind of shoulder injury, so it really prevented us from putting him in there. We tried Ganaway in there some, but that's you're trying to. You talk about depth. You're looking to add some depth as well, and we'll see. I really can't make an accurate comment on how he played today.
Is John Connor's roster spot in any way up in the air?
Again, I don't want to speak. I don't want to talk about anybody's specific roster spot. We'll look at the tape and we'll let you know tomorrow.
Right.
A lot of coaches sometimes in the preseason, when you win, they say it's contagious and it creates a positive vibe going into the regular season. Are you concerned that the opposite could happen? That confidence could be lagging after all of the
Well, I'd much rather be 4-0. The fact we're 0-4, we'll see. I'm certainly confident, and I believe our team's confident, and we'll see. And to be honest with you, I don't think if we get beat by Buffalo, I don't think it's going to be by lack of confidence. But again, we'll see.
Couple more. Everybody good?
All right.
One of the upsides today was Nick Folk, the 58-yarder. Is that in the plans to have him kick from further out more?
I'd much prefer a 28-yarder. But no, it was great
take
to
those
see.
chances.
No, but seriously, it was great to see. He's been kicking like that all training camp, and as the beat writers can have seen this guy's been kicking great all through training camp and all that. So I wasn't surprised he hit it. It was great to see though, and man, I mean that is a long kick that he. It was great to see that he made it. That was probably the highlight of this game was that field goal.
Thanks.